Hey everybody, what's up? I'm gonna do my review on the Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Crystal, in other words, Pretty Garden Sailor Moon Crystal, which is on episode 19. Now, those of you who's brand new to Sailor Moon and just watch the series just to start off, I bet you did not see that one coming. But if you guys analyzed it and looked at it carefully as a detective, then pretty much it should not be much of a surprise to you. Anyways, this episode was pretty good, you know. I actually had my enjoyment out of it, and I'm glad to see it coming to a good, somewhat of a good middle, if anything. So let's go. Okay, at the beginning, we see to it that Chibiusa is kind of scared, and she explains a little bit of everything that seemed very vague. She just says they just appeared out of nowhere, and I just traveled here with the time door key, you know, that she held. And Sailor Moon suggests that we go home, but Chibi-Usa's like, I'm gonna stay at Momo-chan's place, and therefore Sailor Moon's like, eh? I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, you're just so funny. So pretty much after that, after the opening, we see to it that Momo-chan puts Chibi-Usa to sleep, and the moment he gets outside, you know, he gives her a couple words of wisdom before going out. You can't run away now after what you're trying to do right now. You know that, right? And therefore, Chibiusa took these words to the heart. And Momo-chan goes outside, and Usagi's been a little jealous lately. She goes like, hey, you know Chibiusa loves you, right? And then Momo's like, hey, she's just a kid, though. And Usagi's like, hey, size does not matter, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a jealous little girl. And then me and the other person that we watched the series together, dude, we were like, oh my gosh, what the heck, you know? I mean, we really went like that, and it was actually like pretty crazy intense over here and there. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, as the episode progresses on, we see to it that the next morning, Chibiusa made a decision. She said, let's go through the time, you know? And therefore, they decide to do it. And Chibiusa warns them, don't let go of my hand, but lately that had to happen, and they let go of the hand, but they got separated. As for the group, before that we have Dark Moon Clan setting up for another attack, and this time this one's called Akio and the other one's Akio. Something that I'm supposed to learn in the future. But anyways, besides all that, the group, Tuxedo Mask, Sailor Moon, and Venus, Luna, and Artemis, I believe Artemis is with them, I don't know. They get attacked by a strange sailor guardian, and her name is Sailor Pluto. I'm pretty sure you all know who that is, especially those who actually watched the old anime back then. But after a couple fights here and there, Chibiusa managed to stop Sailor Pluto, and Sailor Pluto looks like she was upset after what Chibiusa did, like committing a taboo, like time traveling. But she hugs Chibiusa and says, I'm glad you're safe, princess. And they go like, princess? Even Chibiusa's being a little arrogant, going, normally people had to treat me better. And then Sailor Moon gets so upset, she chases after Chibiusa. Chibiusa jumps over Sailor Moon and pounces on her head, you know. And I just go like, oh man, that's just funny stuff. And they enter the door, and Sailor Moon's like, what about you, Sailor Pluto? Aren't you coming with us? She says, I can't. I have to stay guard on this door. And therefore, we see to it that our buddies ends up going to a certain place where they have to go to, that Chibiusa is trying to take them to. However, they get attacked by They get attacked by this green-haired lady and her two men, or two subordinates, and they were trapped in a crystal-like, amber-like shape, but except a voice came to Tuxedo Mask's head and says, hey, don't give up, shout out something, you know, you're gonna get somewhere. And therefore, Tuxedo Mask heeded the person's words, and then managed to get through. And therefore, we see to it that they went to a certain point and managed to get out and defeat the enemy, and somewhere on the ending they end up meeting they end up going to a location where there's like this place with crystallized stuff, and Chibiusa says that's my mother right there. She's pretty much trapped in there. And it ends with the guy that looks exactly like Tuxedo Mask and ends right there. Alright? Those of you who saw that ending, I'm pretty sure y'all must be shocked if y'all so brand new. But if you did some analytical and detective work, I don't think it should be much of a surprise. Yes, they went to the 30th century, you know, etc. And yeah, pretty much if you guys make the rifle comparison, you guys should already know what's up. And if you analyzed it and looked at it carefully, then it's no big surprise to you. So anyways, this episode right here was pretty much a nice one, you know. I'm sorry for this review to come up late. My next video could be a first impressions. I think one of them has to be some kind of like I don't know, but expect that one up soon. I'll see you all till then, alright? I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye.